I'm not a Mario fan, honestly. I'm just waiting for the Minecraft event on Sunday or Saturday, excuse me. That's the only reason why I'm here.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, that's a very good reason too.
Yeah, this is a first playthrough for both these runners. Neither have seen the game before, so hopefully they'll be able to familiarize themselves with the route. I don't know. Maybe we could see some sub hours here. I think sub hours pretty normal for a first playthrough of this game, right?
Yeah. Also, it takes about maybe 10 hours to 100%. Really not that big of a game at all.
Yeah, pretty small.
Kind of expected more of, you know, a new 3D Mario, but it's still a pretty okay game.
I mean, for me personally, I know I've collected over 400 moons, which I think that's about all of them, right? It's like around 100%.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
All right, so this entire commentary is just going to be entirely sarcasm. Both runners,
I mean,
definitely hitting that switch there. Very cool.
yeah. You know, when you get me on commentary, it's just all you can expect.
All right, so busting through Cap Kingdom here. Some frog vectoring. The most interesting thing to commentate in the entire game. Who has the better vectors? Oh, it looks like Stravos has the better frog movement. Insane. Shemcat hitting a wall there. Absolutely devastating. How will Shemcat ever recover? Left side from Stravos. Shemcat having to back it up here, unfortunately.
Yeah, luckily it is just Cap Kingdom, so Cap Kingdom times don't even matter. You know, if you lose by 2 seconds at the end of the race and you lost 2 seconds in the Cap Kingdom, doesn't matter. It just doesn't exist.
Yeah, I mean, if you close your eyes, you can't see the timer. The timer doesn't even matter. I mean, does anything
Exactly.
even matter? Does the game even matter? Does Mario even matter? Does life even matter?
Are we doing?
We're gonna get into philosophy here a little bit,
Yeah.
Nolan.
You know what? I'm down. Philosophy is interesting. All right.
We can't talk about Mario all day. I'd go insane. I'd go actually crazy.
The brain can only handle so much Mario a day.
I mean, Zenry, I don't think you've seen all the blindfolded speedrunners pulling up lately. It's becoming kind of a popular thing. You don't actually need your eyes to speedrun. It's not required.
That is true.
Just use your muscle memory.
Some people don't even need to use their hands.
Very true. I mean, you don't even need to use the game console or the cartridge. You can just kind of say you did something. Claim it was real. Forgot to hit your recording on OBS. Forgot to turn on your VHS tape recorder.
Hold on, now I kind of want to find the exclamation point 5606 copy pasta. Because I somehow got a 5606 in Super Mario Odyssey any percent. But I just forgot to hit record. I don't know how I did it, but I just didn't make any mistakes at all.
Well, we trust you. We trust you, Nolan. We're going to throw that right on the leaderboard immediately.
Yeah.
Shemcat, very scary looking dino skip. It does make it. And I can't wait till next year's 90% Open. The qualifier matches are always a absolute phenomenal watch. How many times will each runner miss dino skip? It's fun to watch both kind of races, right? You get these races where it's like they don't make hardly any mistakes, and then the beginner tier races, like, how many mistakes can they make? I personally kind of like watching those more. I know they're not super popular, but man, they're fun to watch for me.
I find it really interesting watching newer players try to speedrun this game, because you see a lot of things you wouldn't normally see. Sometimes there can even be faster stuff in there.
What?
So, you know, people come up with different movement things for certain areas, and sometimes they can be fast. Who knows?
Stravos going for chest clip here, not grabbing it, gonna have to back it up, but not a huge time loss. Trying to go balls to the wall, unfortunately getting a little bit stumped there. Shemcat just grabbing the moon atop the cliff. Gonna head back over to the Odyssey, wrap up Cascade Kingdom, probably 5 seconds behind or so, but versus Stravos, I mean, gotta be counting your lucky stars you're not a minute behind by Cascade exit. Not sure how it's possible, but Stravos is just kind of a god of the game.
That is very true.
For the last 2 years, we've had a open tournament for any percent on the channel, and there's no PB requirement, so we get some interesting content going on. Sometimes it can be close races, sometimes it can be like somebody with a 140 against somebody with a 105 or something, but try to make it as interesting as possible, so we try to avoid those scenarios if at all possible. But Stravos here landing in Sand Kingdom, gonna be heading off to Torstana Town? Torstana Town. I think one thing...
It's Toasterina.
Toaster Town. I'm just gonna call it Toaster Town from now on.
You know what? I'm down. This is great.
I still can't... I think I've learned statistician. Statistician. I think that's a word that I've learned on commentary recently, so... I'm making progress with my pronunciations.
You're doing great, Saren.
Yeah, and Stravos grabbing the reverse town movement here. Slide right into the pipe. I love that roll into the pipe. It looks so clean, so smooth. Looking pretty synced up here, but Shemcat, of course, having to grab not only the nut moon here, but also the longer moon here, which is going to be grabbing the shop moon. It's a little bit of extra time. The pipes suck. Yes, exactly. Precisely.
Yes.
That's what I'm into. Travis getting it first. I don't know why I call him Travis there. That was a little bit interesting. Travos getting first try dude moon. Actually crazy. Actually cracked. If you're about 12 years old, you might call it a nipple moon. Still convinced that's the only reason why the category is called nipple percent, but either way, Strav gonna be grabbing this crate here.
You know, you don't get that moon in nipple percent, though.
Wait, you don't?
No.
How is that not a nipple?
It's in June.
Okay. New percent,
know,
boob percent.
I'm just not gonna question it.
Alright, gonna be grabbing some coins here as we completed reverse Jaxi. We're just having to buy that moon in Wooded Kingdom as Shemcat just gonna be doing normal Jaxi, no reverse. And honestly, not a bad call. We've seen even the most formidable players taking deaths on reverse Jaxi in this event so far, so... You know, not the scariest movement in the world, not the hardest movement in the world. Does save a tiny bit of time, but not necessary.
Yeah, I believe it only saves about 3 seconds? Maybe less, even.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it was that much. I thought it was less.
Yeah, probably is.
There's so many things in this game where it's like, oh yeah, you just do this crazy, like, vector triple jump, like, vault cap bounce nonsense. And then it's like, how much does that save? It's like, oh, it saves like 0.2. It's like, okay,
yeah,
cool. Neat.
Exactly. I mean, I feel like with most speed games, you know, once you get to a certain level of optimization, you get those kind of things. And I mean, they do add up at the end of the day.
Alright, so off to Lake Kingdom, the longest kingdom in the route, I do believe. Probably the most challenging as well.
It's definitely not the easiest kingdom.
You do have late clip. That is the thing.
Yeah.
The rest of the moons, though, I don't know. Like this one, oh my goodness. Could they really put it any further away from the Odyssey? I mean, what is that? Come on, Nintendo. Try a little harder.
I mean, if you want to fit in 880 moons in a video game, some of them are gonna have to be a little obvious.
It's like when you have like an Easter egg hunt at your grandparents' house and you're like 4, so they just put them out in the middle of the grass. Like, oh, great job, you found it literally right in front of you, yay! I don't know, I feel like they could have added a few less moons, and I don't know, I feel like kind of devalues it when you have so many moons that are just like there, and it's like, alright, well, I collected the moon. Cool.
Yeah, I do agree that Odyssey has too many moons. But it's still very enjoyable.
Yeah, there is a reason that we are all here enjoying the game several years later. Shemcat is failing the out-of-bounds movement on Lake Clip. Unfortunate. Having to line up again. Still gonna go for it, which is, you know, definitely, I mean, it's kind of the right decision, right? But can't be happy with it, unfortunately, as Shemcat doesn't quite get out of bounds. Fake Clip in full effect. Strav just kind of pulling ahead here in Lake Kingdom. This is rough. No, Shem.
Not really sure what setup Shem is going for, but...
Alright, Pog.
There he goes.
It never happened. Shemcat had a clean Lake Kingdom. In my head.
Stravos just teleported straight back to the Odyssey and somehow got a lot of moons.
Yeah, really weird. Trav having some sort of sick game removes or something like that, I'm not sure. Somehow pulling ahead of Shemcat, who was perfect here. Shemcat believers in the chat, do not worry, your channel points are safe. Shafe and Shemcat's shans. Oh my god, dude. It's Tuesday, okay?
It's
Tuesday, and I'm here. I'm commentating Mario Odyssey. I'm stoked about it. I'm so glad that I am here. It is a great time.
Always.
Oh my goodness. Alright, so a little bit of animal abuse from Stravos here. Gonna be breaking some rocks. Little Monka-esque, but we'll allow it. It is fast. No first person there on the shop. Weird champ.
I think he tried to.
Strav not being perfectly optimal on everything.
Yeah.
Might have to boot him from the league. A little bit scary, a little bit sus.
Imagine making mistakes in a speedrun. That's gonna...
Yeah, especially massive ones like that. I mean, honestly kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
I think it saves about 8 years max. Something like that.
That sounds right.
Nut clip inbound for our friend Stravos on the right side, not giving Shemcat any room to breathe, who of course fell behind on that late clip mishap. And Stravos having just slightly more optimal movement. The bunny unable to be abused with the rock, gonna have to manually do it by hand. Shemcat.
Shem just wants to pet the rabbit.
Yeah, pet the rabbit with his face. Interesting strategy. Strav here in the maze as Shemcat is approaching the tree moon. Of course, most players going for this moon at this point. Quite a bit faster than dealing with the cutscenes and the story moons. Strav is passing up that right now. Going to be doing some fancy footwork here on the ramps. I remember back when this game first came out, seeing like footage of Xayah doing movement in this game, specifically with the nuts in this kingdom. I don't know why that's come to me now, but kind of cool to see Xayah running other games or any Mario at all. When will Xayah return? Maybe in the next Mario game. That will never come out ever. Does Super Mario Strikers count as a mainline Mario game?
I think that would count as a sports game.
I think it counts as a mainline game. I think we're gonna have to just take it.
That's fair. Suppose we do need to, you know, take the things that Nintendo gives us. Even if it's not a new free Mario.
I mean, that's why they call us Nintendo drones, right? Because we just take whatever we get. We gotta live up to our name.
Bro.
Shemcat here gonna be not doing the fancy footwork up on the ramp. Gonna be just going around normally. Almost look like you could have possibly fallen there. Mario in this game very much locks into like certain angles and you're doing like triple jumps and stuff, so things can get a little bit slippery, but here we are doing FRS, making the triple jumps work. Very cool. Even afterwards is good as well. Stravos is absolutely annihilating the Fuzzies room right now. Flooded pipes proving to be no obstacle for our friend Stravos. Heading back to the Odyssey. Dude is cracked, leaving with about a 1746 globe. Actually nuts.
Yes, Travis so far only about 18 seconds behind PB. That is not bad at all. That would in a race.
Yeah,
what's very speedy.
What's with these cracked runners in this tournament just like playing at their PB level, even if they're like world record capable? Like, it's actually insane. And no resets, like what? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't understand how to make Mario move so fast either. But they sure are doing it. And Shemcat also getting a very nice flooded pipeways.
Very nice and very epic, wrapping things up in Woody Kingdom. The Stravos is just about to get the final hit here on Bowser, knocking him out. Not sure exactly how that physics works there still, but I don't know. I feel like it could have probably punched him in a different direction rather than back onto his ship that he cannot reach, but Mario works in mysterious ways. Also, what are those islands in the middle of nowhere that look like tacos on the world?
What?
On the globe, on like the map, when you're traveling around the Odyssey, there's like 4 islands that look like tacos.
I'm not sure I've seen those before.
I'll point it out next time we're at the map
Sure.
screen. Very important
I'll
to
try
keep
to
an
have
eye
a
on.
look.
That's where Mario Sunshine takes place, really. I don't think that the islands are shaped like tacos in that game, though.
Isn't the island of shaped like a dolphin or something though?
Yeah, I think that's true. I think we're getting gaslit in the chat right now. I think I just used that word correctly. That's the first time I've ever used that word.
Good job.
Weird word. I don't like it.
I don't like any words.
Same. That's why we're in the commentary booth. The Stravos nails reverse Jaxie there. Very beautiful. Very powerful. Alright, alright. Wait, do we? No, we don't get to see the map screen here. God. Okay, we'll see it on Stravos this side. Hopefully the tacos show up.
Maybe you just really want tacos, Saren. That might be it.
Tacos are bomb. Although, like, how did hard shell tacos even like come into existence? Because like I don't think they eat hard shell tacos like in like Mexico or anything like that. They always eat soft shell tacos. Like, where did hard shell tacos even come from? Is that just like an American thing?
I don't know, it might be. I have never really had tacos, so...
What? What did you just say to me? What do you mean you've never really had tacos?
I don't know.
Did we just miss the map
very
screen?
picky.
No, we just missed the map screen. Oh wait, no, I don't think you get a map screen there, do you?
I'm not sure what
When will we get another map
about even.
Where like shows the globe, you can select which kingdom to go to. There's a collection of 4 islands that are tacos. This is the only thing I care about anymore. The race is inconsequential.
Okay, no.
I need to know about the tacos.
No, we don't get the kingdom selection screen after loss. Next one will be after Day Metro.
I tried to find it on Google, but I couldn't find it. The world may never know.
About the hard shell tacos or the map thing?
The map thing. Matsy, I regret to inform you that Mulan has never ever eaten a taco. Not even once.
Oh, look, I'm a very picky eater, okay?
What's not to like about tacos? You not like meat? I mean, even if you don't like meat, you can have like tacos without meat.
I mean,
It's okay, I'll get
I don't
over it. I'm
mind
sorry.
meat.
I'll let it slide this time.
This one time. I shall never bring it up again.
So Stravos here, looking to defeat the evil Mecha Wiggler, who is apparently evil. I'm not sure why, but seems to be doing
I think it
something
was-
malicious.
I believe it was sucking all of the power from the city.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Shemcat struggling a tiny bit here to get up the awning, but not having too much of an issue as Stravos has 1 more orb remaining. Can he get it?
Ooh. That was in a very awkward position. It did make it work though, so that's good.
We need a 1.4 patch for Mario Odyssey that just makes everything harder for speedrunners. We need like shorter Mecha Wiggler cycles. We need like all the jumps to be like slightly further. think would lead to some more variable races at least. I mean, when's the last time you saw a top level runner mess up 2-cycle Wiggler? I feel like that used to be a major thing.
A while.
People are just getting too good. We have to nerf them. Mandate that everyone has to play on drifting Joy-Cons, perhaps.
No. Can I play on drifting Pro-Con?
No. Only Joy-Cons.
Oh. Unfortunate. I mean, I got both, so... Good on that front.
Drive-by for Stravos is pretty sick, pretty slick. Pulling up to the garbage moon here. Shemcat is going to be wrapping up his Mecha Wiggler fight. Yes, you're allowed to play on a drifting Switch Lite. Man, that's gotta be horrible. Like, your joysticks start drifting, but they're literally attached to the console. Like, oh my gosh, I can't imagine. That hurts my brain. I was nailing the slots here. Something we've actually been seeing a lot of fails on, honestly. Slots might have to make it into the next stat sheet. Apparently one of the more difficult tricks.
I think we did see one yesterday as well. Although the luncheon shop is a bit more tricky.
Why is that?
Well, there's more Moonty to hit.
Oh. Of course. I knew that.
Yeah, Saren has all the game knowledge.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm always commentating. 100% because I'm the most knowledgeable.
What's your favorite moon in the game?
The one, yes.
Sorry, that was mean.
The only ones that I know the names of are like Swaying in the Breeze and yes. Atop the
and the yellow
atop
one.
the cliff. The yellow one?
Yes, the yellow one.
What is the yellow one?
I don't know, that can be any moon in Mushroom, Cap, Cascade.
Actually, Mushroom has stars, Melon.
There is still power moons, Saren.
Nope, they're stars.
The game says they are still power moons, but just in different forms.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. They come in different shapes. Well, they're not moons anymore, then they would be stars. Happy's kind of not very smart, but we'll just let him do his own thing as Stravos is headed into the people's room. Will we see a reverse people room? No, we will not, but I'm gonna still hype it up for no reason.
Wow. Unfortunate.
Tragic.
Right, so why is it when you put the power stars into the Odyssey, they convert into moons?
That's a conspiracy. Moons in the shape of stars gives me very large boulder shape or small boulder shape of large boulder vibes.
Yeah. Alright, Saren, make sure to pay attention to the tacos.
Oh. Wait, are we gonna see the tacos? Yeah, they're right there. They came from the tacos. I'm gonna go back and clip tacos so you guys know what I'm talking about. Otherwise I just sound like a lunatic. If you don't think they look like tacos, then you're just wrong.
I mean, I'm still not really sure where to look on a map, but...
They're in the shape of trees? No way. They're in the shape of tacos.
Is Shemcat actually missing the, how do they take out the trash moon? Having to get back up.
Now Melon's just rubbing it in that I don't know the names of the moons.
It's subtle though, you know?
Oh god. Okay. I might go full like CSI investigations on this.
Oh, are you talking about the Lost Kingdom Island?
Yes.
I do believe that's like a palm tree. But I suppose you could argue that they also look like tacos.
Dude, it straight up looks like tacos.
Are you hungry, perchance?
I'm always hungry.
Mood.
There's no like tree trunk, it's just leaves. Gotta be a taco.
They can be tacos if you want to. That's fine.
I do want them to be tacos. I tried to screenshot it, but I failed. Anyways, moral of the story is they're tacos. Case closed. No, I'm saying if they're supposed to be leaves, then there's no tree trunk, so it's not in the shape of a palm tree, it's in the shape of palm leaves. And they're detached. And they look like tacos. But anyways, we are in Snow Kingdom, I just noticed, which is pretty cool. This is the happiest place on Earth. And we're in the Goomba room, which is the scariest place on Earth. There's a lot of ice. Goombas, you got a Vector with them, and that's scary. But Stravos isn't scared. Stravos is too good at the game. But unfortunately, not Omega cracked and silly enough to go for ICC, so that's a bit tragic, but we'll let it slide.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be seeing any ICCs anytime soon in runs. But maybe one day, you know.
I was maintaining an appropriate distance from the Shivarians in the shop as Shemcat drops down into Shivaria. We are heading off to Snowjam on the side of Stravos. I think we're going to see it first try. I've never seen this guy miss Snowjam in his life. But we'll see. Oh my god. Famous gamer Dansta in the chat. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
I'm such a big fan. I hope next time there's an ESA, Dansta goes and does an autograph signing session so I can get one. That would be epic. Just for me? Alright, we'll get you like a card table and like a little plaque. It'll be official. Strav is headed out of the Snow Kingdom into Seaside is next? Question mark, I think.
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't know why I was doubting myself there. Yeah, definitely the best SMO player in the planet.
Or you have like a 110, I want to say?
Oh yeah, I definitely have a 110. That's totally my PV. Nothing higher than that. Moon next, yeah. I know that, Max, come on. That would be so cringe, dude. That would be next level. Get kicked out of ESA for having an unofficial card table set up. Tragic. So Stravos doing a interesting manip here that makes it possible to get into this room. Very cool stuff. Otherwise, there is a force field that keeps you out unless you're in a Gushin. That's actually a new technique just recently discovered, I do believe. So Stravos pulling out the nutty strats there.
I've heard it also gives you better RNG for the fishing dips.
No, that's a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, the European Space Agency. They have a convention every year for speedrunning. It's actually a European Speedrun Assembly. Unfortunate that is also the European Space Agency. That is a bit confusing. Hard to find a 3-letter acronym that does not already have something associated with it. Actually recently learned that CCG stands for Collectible Card Game, apparently. I've never heard anybody say that before in my life, but apparently people do.
Interesting.
Shemcat lining up for Snowdram here. That's a little low. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. Makes it, though.
Barely.
I was terrified, but apparently Shemcat was not. Stravos having a sick seaside, though, after those... excuse me, after that manip. I was almost going to say bonks, but of course they were intentional. Stravos would never make a mistake.
Exist. Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so Strav headed over to Luncheon Kingdom. This kingdom is scary. There's a lot of Pepto-Bismol. A lot that can go wrong. I know Stravos has not been doing Spiritless in races, though, or I think even in PB attempts has just been skipping it. Not going for anything too crazy, trying to do the consistent strats, trying to get consistency, which is super important for league and tournament action.
Oh yeah. Very underrated sometimes. People just try to go as fast as possible, but forget that. You know, for these types of races, you also do need to be consistent.
Yes, very true. Shemcat with a very interesting Gushin room, had like a super slow Shirane bounce going on, but does get the moon, and I was pretty fast overall, so can't dock any points for that. Making sure all the inputs were in the correct orders as Stravos knocks out the grossest rabbit in the game. Remarkably looks like the least weird, I feel like, out of all 4 of the Brutals, but definitely the most disgusting. I guess there's technically 5 Brutals.
There's only 4 of them on the dark side, so, you know. Madame Brew doesn't exist. It's fine. We just get free multi-moon in Cascade.
Yes, just because he is only the grossest because he vomits all over the ring and you. That is the only reason why he's gross. I don't think we need anything more, honestly. I think that's it.
Oh, that do seem like good reasons. Yeah. Ooh, Shemcat. Barely staying out of bands. That looked very sketch.
Yeah, not having to do a pop quiz in Chinese, so that's very fantastic. My favorite is when someone messes up going in bounds there and then doesn't know what option it is, and they have like a foreign language selected.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is really, really entertaining to watch, honestly. It's got to be a little bit annoying / stressful for the runners, but from the outside looking in, it's hilarious. Stravos is on a moon collecting spree right now, headed over to the Forks room. Will not be stopped, cannot be stopped. Gonna have to see some pretty major mistakes out of Stravos to turn this one around, because Shemcat is falling rapidly behind here. It's all just cleaner movement here or there. There's nothing really huge separating each other in terms of routing, in terms of strats used. It's all just those small things. Better lines, the cleaner moves.
Extra roll boosts here and there.
Yeah, shaking the controller extremely important in this game.
Yeah. Running this game is actually a pretty good workout. Surprisingly.
I don't know if I'm gonna go that far.
I mean, if you're doing jump farm, which is basically where you just shake the controller for 8 minutes straight.
Can you play this game with the Ring Fit wheel or whatever it's called? The Ring Fit controller?
You probably can. I don't know.
Sounds pretty cursed.
I mean, I'm sure people would find a way to play Switch games with a Wii balance board too. If they wanted to.
Wii balance boards are like probably one of the worst e-waste peripherals in the entire world. Like I used to work at like a recycling place, and like the amount of Wii Fit boards we would get on the daily was like actually disgusting.
Oh,
like,
really?
Yeah, there's just like a dozen or so Wii Fit boards coming through the door every day, and they'd all just get thrown in the trash.
Interesting. Huh.
Pretty good times. Stravos wrapping up luncheon. Shemcat only a half a dozen or so moons deep into luncheon himself, so a lot of room to cover here as Stravos is heading over to the Ruined Kingdom. Everyone's most favorite and exciting kingdom on their minds, I'm sure.
Yes. Very much so.
Moment we've all been waiting for. The Wii makes your character fat? Wait, what? Does it do that? That's kind of screwed up. Oh, man. I'm still shocked they put Wii Fit Trainer in Smash Ultimate. Like, I'm still like, that blows my mind. Like, who asked for that? Who was like sitting there and they're just like, man, I really wish Wii Fit Trainer was in Super Smash Brothers. Like, I don't think anybody said that. Actually, wasn't she in like Wii U Smash too? I don't remember. I never had that game.
I don't think it was a new edition for Ultimate.
Yeah, so it must have been in... Actually, maybe it was on the 3DS one too. I don't know. I don't know. I still play Smash 64. I'm from the Stone Ages. The character will plump up and get sad. Oh my god. No. Oh no. That's me.
Damn. The colon. Stravos are finally done giving the nice dragon a headache. Just as Shem finishes up a nice soup.
Honestly, Shemcat didn't really do much to make that soup. All he did was shake some meat, but I guess we can give it to him. The game kind of just holds your hand there. I'm not really sure why. 3 moons for shaking.
Difficult, okay.
3 moons for shaking a piece of meat. Meanwhile, you defeat a puking rabbit that's trying to destroy your life, and you get 1. Gross. Miyamoto balanced this game. Meat shaking Imba. Alright, we are now in the definitely final kingdom of the game. It is called the Bowser's Kingdom, so it must be where we fight Bowser for the last time. Again, I'm new here. I'm not really sure what's going on.
You can even see there's no more moons required to collect, as you can see on the top left.
Oh yeah, you don't need any more. That's cool.
Yeah.
So we can just skip all the moons, right?
Exactly.
Go straight to the Bowser fight, beat the game. Alright, Shard's here getting... Oh, okay, not getting the dive back. Having a little bit of troubles there. I think that's enough to classify as a huge mistake for Stravos there. That was like, I don't know what, a second of time loss? That was...
Yeah.
I better watch out. Getting birdless there. Oh no. Wii Fit devs had no chill. Grabbing the Bowser Jam here, Stravos. Avoiding the pits, so not losing any time there. No surprise as we pull up to the bunnies fight. Shemcat destroying the dragon, but running out of opportunities to make up any sort of time here. Strav. I mean, we saw Tyrone falling off the mech yesterday, so
Yeah.
nobody is immune from mech troubles, but it's gonna take a pretty large amount of them here.
Yeah, no, especially on pace. Mech is still a very scary fight. Yeah, might have to ban Stravos for doing Harriet first. Not really sure what the rules are on that, but definitely the wrong decision.
Just need to figure out a way to do both fights together at the same time. And the discourse will finally be over. Peace will return to the galaxy.
Honestly, it would be kind of fun to see, you know, all of the Brutals in one arena, having to fight all of them at once.
That would be a absolute mess.
Yes, exactly.
Have Spear puking all over Topper hats, and Rango would just be lumbering around like a doofus while Harriet's throwing bombs everywhere. I don't want to see that. I don't want to be a part of that, honestly.
What, you're not a fan of a little chaos? Shaking my head.
Oh my gosh, Shemcat getting dive back on the first shards. I'm pretty sure that means that Shemcat is now ahead as Stravos is headed into mech fight.
You're gonna have to run those numbers. Give me a sec.
Alright.
Yep, it does appear so. Shemcat now officially ahead.
Nuts.
Absolutely insane. How does he do it?
Alright, Strav not following the script and staying on top of the mech the whole time. Gonna have to have a talk to him after this one, but definitely impressive play. On a pretty solid pace as well. Definitely 58 pace here. How does one do TA on accident? How is that even possible?
You know, you just spin the stick a couple times and press some buttons, and then oops. It's just that easy.
Oops, all TA. Who is winning? Aren't we all winners in the end?
I think the real winners are the friends we made along the way. That's how that goes, right?
No.
Oh, unfortunate.
No friends. Only enemies. They're all losers. Tragic. I like to think that I'm a tighter. XD. Okay, anyways, so Stravos coming up to Mooncave Skip, the hardest trick in the game. Could we see Stravos die here? It's quite possible. Okay, or he just does one wall mooncave skip. Like, it's easy. Epic.
It is. Smile.
Alright, chat, I need some help. How are we going to fanfic in a Stravos loss here? How could it possibly happen? I'm at a loss. You're not the chat, Melon.
Oh, sorry.
The chat's job. No helping chat. Dies to do D-skip. Dancer says 2 DSS. I'm not sure how that has anything to do with anything. Perhaps getting 2 DSS would just absolutely invalidate his run. Maybe it's banned in this category.
Definitely. The world record definitely doesn't do it.
Stravos is doing good enough where if Shemcat were to PB by 2 minutes, he might not even win. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. You could say so. Shemcat also absolutely no issues with the mech. Going strong.
I'm not even gonna mess around with 2 DSS. Tragic day. Will he get the hardest jump in the game here? Okay, he does manage to get it. Chat, I don't know, your fanfic isn't coming true. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hire you guys to write my next novel.
Ooh, what's the novel gonna be about?
I mean, I totally write all my novels by myself. I don't have a ghostwriter.
Obviously.
Okay, now this is huge. This is huge. This is massive.
What? The PPD?
What's a piped? Stravos did take out the first pillar. I thought that was actually not going to work out, but did manage to topple the first pillar there. A little bit off on that first fireball. Collides with the falling rock, but not a huge deal, as Stravos has one more pillar to go to close out at 58. This is huge. Not enough cat jams in the chat. I don't know where the hype is for our gamer Stravos. These weird dancing frogs are kind of creeping me out. Not sure who let the dancing frogs in the chat.
They be vibing, though.
Not a huge fan of the dancing frog, but we'll allow it, I suppose. As Stravos blasts off with a 58-34 to close out his Week 6 match versus Shemcat, who just unfortunately really didn't have a shot in this one. Unless he was to go maybe Super Saiyan 3 or something like that, might have been able to perhaps topple Stravos, but a 58-34 in a race, that's crazy.
Yeah. Really nothing you can do about that. Being Shemcat. Just gonna try to still get as many points as possible, I suppose.
Yeah, dude, these people at the top of the bracket here in the Any Percent League are like actually playing like gods. Like specifically Tyrone and Stravos, just every time they get into a match, like it's just like absolute lunacy. Like how do they play so consistent? Obviously, E can dance to playing very well to Lightron, definitely doing pretty well in the league. Buster Doggy and Jambo as well have been doing pretty good. Sayo, I think, having a little bit of rust, a little bit rough. You know, one of the auto qualifiers that hasn't had to really play a lot of SMO this year, hasn't been choosing to play as much, but definitely taking a couple matches off the others as well. I'm really, really excited though. Next week, somebody's got to take a loss. Tyrone and Stravos are both undefeated, and they play next week, so that it's gonna end. One of them is gonna go home with a loss next week, unless they somehow tie like 5 times in a row and we just give up, which won't happen obviously, but somebody's gonna take a loss.
That will be an exciting race for sure.
Did I just air Strav's race from last week, or are you tripping? That would be Omega cringe. Oh, yes, I did. No, dude. Oh, it's been so long since I've done this, dude. It's been like 3 years, so.
It's okay, Sarah.
All right, guys. All right, check it out. Check out this sick race.
Yo.
All right.
Oh my god. Strav is moving.
Strav, I don't know. He could definitely take this one.
And he still beat Shemcat.
I don't know.
It's gonna be a close one.
I mean, that looked like a pretty good late kingdom, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, well, Restreamer embarrassed. Today has been a really good day so far, I'm not gonna lie.
It's been fantastic, Sarah.
Beautiful experience.
Very enjoyable. Shemcat finishing up with a 102.50 though. It's gonna... What was Trav's actual final time? Let me see.
I don't know, we're gonna see in a second. You've been keeping track of all the mistakes on Strav's side, right?
Yeah, obviously.
Alright, perfect.
According to my calculations, it's 59.46. With absolutely no help from anyone whatsoever. So that should still give Shemcat a couple of points.
Oh, what do you know? It was a 59.46. That's crazy.
Wow. My math is on point today.
All right. Well, that was absolutely the best race of the season so far.
Yes. It's been wonderful.
You know what the worst part about this is that Dansta linked me the wrong VOD initially, and then I downloaded the right VOD. But then I just aired the wrong VOD because I still had it downloaded. Yeah, so this is one of the reasons why pre-records kind of suck. But luckily this doesn't happen often. Kind of weird, champ.
We all make mistakes.
Nobody's ever made a mistake before. This is the first one. I'm dishonored. I'm depressed. My family might disown me, but you know what? I think we have to continue on with the tournament anyways.
That does seem like the right thing to do. Considering there's still some very epic matches coming up.
Yeah, and they are not pre-recorded, so I can't even mess them up, which is pretty awesome. That's pretty epic. Gonna quit now? Oh, okay. Alright, well, you heard it here from Dansta. The league is canceled. Too embarrassed to continue. That's just it.
Very unfortunate.
So yeah, on that note, if you want to stick around and watch more Any Percent League content, definitely stay tuned because we will have one more race coming up, and then one more race after that. And you might be stuck with me again, so you might have to get some very high-level commentary. But Melon, thank you for joining me in the booth.
Thanks for having me.
Very nice not to be alone. Very wonderful stuff. But yeah, we're going to wrap things up for this one and be back in about, I don't know, 10 minutes, I guess. That's a number. So stick around.